What's up, YouTube? Brett Hoover from Rants here. Alright, so it looks like Giancarlo Esposito really isn't a fan of the unvaccinated. In fact, he believes that basically the unvaccinated are giving a big FU to the rest of us. Which I think is kind of funny that actors and actresses who pretend for a living they do the exact same thing that my 2-year-old daughter does. They get paid millions of dollars to do it and somehow think that their opinion is actually above the opinions of, I don't know, maybe your local doctor. Because who knows? You know what? If you play a doctor on TV, you have more of expertise than the actual doctors out there that might be telling you, look, you might have a medical problem and you might not be able to take the shot for whatever reason. You might even want to, but can't do it. Are those people basically giving an FU to the rest of us? I don't think so. I feel, look, when it comes to the shot, or the shots, I guess I should say, here on Rants, we basically stayed out of that. If you're for them, if you're against them, doesn't matter to me. Does not matter to me one single bit. I think that is an individual choice that you as an individual should talk with your doctor, and you and your doctor should decide on whether or not it is right for you. That might sound crazy and far-fetched. Something that's almost medieval in thinking, that you and your doctor should consult and decide whether or not something's right for you. Maybe the right thing to say is, you know what, listen to these actors and actresses, these athletes and everybody else that telling you, you know what, if you are not getting it, you are a bad person. That if you have already had it but still not getting it, then you are a bad person. All of these other little things like that. It just drives me crazy with the authoritarian, and that's what it really truly is it's authoritarian presence in Hollywood that basically just says, you know what, I don't like the people that come and see my movies and watch my series and buy my merchandise and go to my games and all of these other little things like that. Y'all are beneath us because y'all just don't know. We play pretend on TV. We know better for you than what your doctor knows, what you know. That pisses me off. As an individual, as an American, I absolutely hate the hubris of these people. Just drives me crazy. But anyway, let's get into this story a little bit. It says, The Mandalorian The Boys actor Giancarlo Esposito recently made his opinions about unvaccinated people crystal clear. Esposito, who plays Moff Gideon in The Mandalorian, and Stan Egger in The Boys, spoke with The Hollywood Reporter about individuals who are unvaccinated. He said, if you don't want to vaccinate, go to a small island and sequester yourself. Esposito then added, you're saying F you to all other human beings. We all have to do it if we want to live. It goes on to state, I don't understand how people don't vaccinate. For me, I've lost dear friends, so I know it's real. Not only in Europe, but in America. Friends who were completely healthy and uncompromised, he continued. The Better Call Saul actor then declared, the vaccine is the answer. I'm not downing anyone who doesn't want to vaccinate. Don't work. Don't work. It's easy to say, don't work, when you're a millionaire. For the rest of us, if you work at a hospital, you work at, any of these little stores around here, the idea of, a millionaire going and telling you, hey, you know what, you don't agree with us, just don't work. Go sequester on a desert island somewhere and wait out things. So basically what he's, just to make it very clear, he's telling you to let your children starve if you don't agree with him. That's basically what he's saying. I like how they trying to frame it in a different way. When you know what, I'm a very simple man. I like my words simple when it comes to things. If you were just telling, if you're a rich person, you're just telling a poor person, you go let your family starve because you personally uh, uh, don't agree with whatever. Um, that is, I mean, just like I said, the sheer hubris of these people is just beyond belief. I mean, it really is. It's like looking down from a golden palace upon individual, and just looking at those individuals as if they're ants, and that if and then that if that things are just so crystal clear, and basically clamping everybody down into a specific target range, basically saying, well, there's people that don't even believe in it, and there are some people that are that way. But then there's also people that, because of medical issues, um, don't agree or can't take the shot, even though they might want to. And the idea that you're clumping all of those individuals in the same boat is ridiculous to me, and just shows how stupid, and I mean just how stupid, he and many of these other actors and politicians and anybody else, athletes out there that are saying these stupid things. You know what? Take up for LeBron James. Not a huge fan, but you know what? The dude said, that's your choice. That's your business. You consult with your doctor. You make that decision for yourself. I appreciate that line of thought. That's a smart way of thinking. Don't listen to YouTubers. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to any other YouTuber out there. Don't listen to stars, stars or athletes or anybody out there that is trying to tell you to do something. If you don't feel comfortable doing it, you consult with your doctor and you make that decision for yourself. That's the way I look at it. That might be far whatever, right? Or whatever kind of way of thinking. That's my way of thinking on it. And the idea that it's like, oh, I know it's real. Well, almost 99% of people know it's real. Of course, there's that 1% of idiots that think that it's probably out there, that it's just a complete and total fake, and things like that. And there probably are some of them that are out there. But clumping everybody into that, as being the same of why they don't do something is wrong. It's wrong for anything. It's wrong. It says, but I mean, yeah, I just sat there. I just sat there and I just think of these guys, and I'm just like, wow, this is what we've got. It used to be where we're always, here in America, we're always talking about, racial issues. Then, of course, there's class issues, and now, for some reason, there is vaccinated versus unvaccinated now. Man, it's like human beings just have to hate other human beings for whatever reason. I don't think, look, I personally don't take other people's decisions personally. They do them, I do me. Very simple way of looking at life. That is the way Americans especially should feel, because it's what that's our liberties in a lot of ways. So you know what, I don't like anybody that gets out there and tells somebody, whether I agree with those people or not, of whether or not you should go out there and get anything. If you don't feel comfortable doing it, you talk to your doctor and you decide for yourself. Period. 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 So yeah, Giancarlo Esposito, I like how you try to say in this that you're not attacking people while you're telling people to starve. I mean, that's basically what he's doing. So easy to do that. So easy to have choices when you are a millionaire. That you're making all these choices, and probably half of them, to be honest with you, aren't even doing the same things that they're promoting that they're actually doing. A lot of these people remind me of that South Park commercial where that dude gets a hybrid and he goes around there to everybody else and like, oh, I like saving the environment, because I drive a hybrid, and oh, you're just a regular car. You must hate the earth. No, no. People just trying to survive. That's it. But just trying to survive, trying to do their own things, and you shouldn't hate anybody for doing their own thing. That's the way I look at it. But anyways, guys, let me know what y'all think. Does this change y'all's view of even watching The Mandalorian? When you got these preacher stars like that, they're just going on there basically saying, you know what? You don't agree with what my line of thinking? You should just go out there and starve. Do you agree with that? Does it make you feel any differently when it comes to The Mandalorian? Or does it change anything? Let me know in the comments down below. As always, guys, thanks for watching. Y'all take care.